Hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to talk a little bit about team chemistry within NBA 2K15. They've really taken team chemistry to a whole new level with my GM with NBA 2K15. The big thing is obviously the morale of the players. And I just want to talk about really quick how to get high morale in a player. Obviously, the first thing is winning games is huge, and then also putting them in a position to where they're successful and what they want. So example for Chicago is that Taj Gibson, he wants to start, right? This dude wants to start. He deserves a starting spot, but Paul Gasol, he's always been a starter. Who are you gonna go with? You gonna put Gasol on a bench, or are you gonna put the man who always comes off the bench in the starting lineup, right? You gotta do what's realistic. What would the coach do in the real NBA? Obviously, Thibodeau's gonna go with Gasol starting, bench player going to Taj Gibson. So that's what you really gotta think about doing: is how do these guys blend together? What's their background like? And is there way how is their personality in the game and in real life? A guy like Taj Gibson, you can be like, hey, you know what? I need you to work a little bit harder, and then we'll see what happens. And what you can do is for guys who just aren't getting to that point very well, that just it's not coming to them, you go to GM upgrades. And here's where you can just go and buy a new level. So once you get the money, go ahead and go to the next level with the My GM. And you actually can buy things to where you can persuade a player to be a little bit flexible, pretty much. I'm trying to find a nice way to say it. Anyway, what you're doing is pretty much, example, I'm going to show up here on the screen. I'm going to have Mike Dunleavy talking with him, right? And Mike's, he's at 89 overall with his morale. He's out injured right now, so that's why his isn't as high as the others, but you can actually pitch things to him. So if I really wanted to get him to that 100%, I can just go ahead and throw out something. Hey, Mike, this is what it's like. Now, the only way to get these things are by unlocking levels and then selecting one of the options you have. I think there's 6 that show up on the screen. One of those options. So if you really have a player that's just struggling hardcore and you can't get them to get the higher morale, this is a great way to do it. My recommendation is simply play the guy like they're supposed to be played. What would a real NBA coach do in this situation? How does a player respond to certain types? Kobe Bryant. If you went to Kobe Bryant, hey, Kobe, you did a good game. It was all right, but I think I need you to work a little harder on this. He's going to like that versus, hey, Kobe, good game. Even though Kobe went 0 for 20 from the field, right? You need to play the players how they are. Simple as that.